Right. Let's see if this works then. Right, well, it's receiving the content, which is a better start than before. Because, well, it's decided to change absolutely everything. No. No, surely not. No, it's not telling you now, is it? Oh my god. Wow. Yeet. Alright, YouTube, you're forgiven, you weird platform. Right. Okay, let me tell you the story then, everyone. Thank you. Actually, there is a point on empty subscribers. If you're subscribed and you don't actually watch me anymore, firstly, please give me a chance. Secondly, if you really don't want to, unsubscribe, because it just gives me false hope for the amount of views I get. Anyway, we've just notified people that we exist. Isn't that slightly momentous? Well, I'll tell you how it might have happened. I came onto the live streaming, same as I always do, and everything was gone. All my description, which is bad because I've written loads about how much YouTube takes out of super chats and things like that and credit links and all of that, which is really annoying. But everything was gone, so I've just put this bare bones stuff back. And my stream key had changed, so I had to put that into OBS. I mean, that didn't take too long, so that was always right. But, so what we're saying now is that that was annoying, but now YouTube is actually telling people that I'm streaming, which is, I guess, kind of great, because that cuts out a little bit of difficulty from it. So we'll go with this, and we'll see if it carries on happening in other streams. For the start, let's get going and get some treasure. I'm on the beginner account. I've got all the treasure I can possibly want or need. I'm just going to increase my brightness. So yeah, I've got all the treasure I'd want or need for Moon, but we'll just keep going and try and get all the treasure because we're in a festival at the moment. So it's all a bit spooky, but I guess at least it's good that this is sorted. And who knows, interacting with the stream chat might start working. Right, okay, good. So, yeah, what chapter is this? This is Into the Future 2. This is where the beginner account currently is the very forefront of its progress as we try and get gooder. Do you remember? Oh dear, fell off my table. Does anyone remember when I tried to, like, conjugate get good, and it was like get gooder, like that? I don't know, very obscure moment, but there you go. Reggae, I have a question. Do you want to ask it? Aha, huzzah, Gories. Right. Make sure I'm dealing with them. Can I beat the Crazed Cat level 20 Bahama, or do I need level 30 Bahama? I don't know, but I think I must have done the tutorial while I still had level 20, so I guess so. No harm in trying it. I need your help, Reggae. What do you need? What do you need help with? What is your help required? I can't beat Into the Future Chapter 2 Moon. That's what I am working towards to make a tutorial on as we speak. So this will be, I guess, an investment in time soon thing. That it will exist in the near future. Do you own any pets? I do not. I have a plant, though. I have a loadout for Crazed Tank and I want to see if it's good or not. That was your question, George. Alrighty, well, go on the Crazed Tank Beginner's Guide. Hey, woo! No. Does your beginner account have any unit? Yes. Observe. Unit. Unit. That's probably not what you mean. I will await a clarification if that's alright. Uber rare? Yes. I actually have Gizo on this account, but for obvious reasons will not be used in a tutorial. So that's good that like YouTube's finally telling people now. Hurrah! I mean, I guess if it took it wiping my stream settings, at least it didn't wipe my channel. So I have to add the Fat Rat credit in afterwards and all that. You're right. You probably do need your crazed cats if you're venturing into the future. You'll want to start on them. Can you beat crazed cat level 10 meat shields? I don't know. Try. There is absolutely no harm in trying these things, especially when you do it without items. You are only wasting, if you lose, some energy that you will get back. Actually struggling at this point, which is a bit rubbish. What plus levels are your normal cats? The true forms are no more than the plus 10 they need to be, and everything else is below that, because, well, they're not true forms yet. Keeping them as low as possible. I don't want to miss your stream, but I need to beat the crazed cat. You do. There's a beginner guide for that. Oh! Clumsy Boy 3. Hey Spoon, just wondering what your favourite cat level enemy are. Crikey. Well, I will give it a think right now, because you donated. Thank you. $5 Canadian. 5 of your finest Canadian dollars. Many thanks for that. Many, many thanks. So, cat. Well, like, when I think of favourite cat, I don't do it in terms of aptitude, because obviously things vary in where they're good. So I think my answer to that is Cyberpunk, because I really like Cyberpunk's attack. I really like the way Cyberpunk is designed, and it's just a pretty cool unit, and also works nicely and is a very usable unit as well. What was it? Level and enemy as well? Yeah, level and enemy. My favourite level... Ooh. No, there were some that I really liked. The kind of level that I really like the most is where you end up getting into a sort of tidal wave of chaos, but it's all under control, like if you have a CPU. Like Marco Po Road with a CPU is good, for example. I like easy levels, not like career easy, but ones that turn out to be really easy. Like, I guess, Neverending Cat Story was relative to the ones around it. And I also like floors that we found lovely solutions for, like floor 33 of the Heavenly Tower. Favourite enemy? It's got to be, I think it's got to be based on the fact that I can do a silly pronunciation of their name. So I think it's got to be a sort of a tussle between Pigeon de Sable or Le Maire. I really do like saying Le Maire. Le Maire. Because any enemy can be magnified to make it really annoying. So I guess favourite enemy, I couldn't say it in terms of how I deal with it. Well or not, usually, because it could be buffed or put stuff around it to make it very difficult. So I think it's got to be Le Maire. Le Maire. Le Maire. Je suis Le Maire. Sorry about that. Le Maire. The alien enemy, Le Maire. Yeah, that's my favourite. Because of its name. What other games do you play outside of Battle Cats? Boom Beach quite a lot at the moment, actually. We've got a little task force going. It's called No Plan A. Little shout out. We do have like 2 gaps in it, I think, if you're interested. All I ask, I guess, is that you participate in operations, please. Thank you. Other than that, no. No, mostly I'm emailing people to complain about things. But don't worry, I do give praise where it's due, because that's very important. Just as important as complaining where it's due is important. But I spend, it seems, a lot of my time emailing at the moment. So that is my backup game at the moment. And eating. I know that's not a game. Neither was the last one. But I love eating. Food is very nice. I like food. When will you do Moon? When I'm ready for it. But we need to get through floating content first. What's your favourite game? Favourite game? I'd have to think about that one, because if it's like an all-time thing, I don't know. I've had some games that I've really loved. Probably one of my racing games before my PlayStation broke. And PlayStation don't do anything about it. How's your bank doing? Oh, thank you for that question. Yeah, I like that. I think it's all right. And thank you for reminding me, actually. I do need to just make sure that my money's in the right place. And by that, I mean make sure that my money's been moved around. Not in a dodgy way. It's basically because of a system called Pay In. I have an account that needs money paid in to a certain amount each month, which means I just need to put it in and then take it back out again and put it where it's going to get the best interest. But it needs to have gone in at some point for the bank account to work. So I need to make sure I've done that. But the annoying bank account is now, I think, set up. It's been torturous and dreadful, and I have complained about it. But I think the online banking is all set up now. So, hurrah. Forwards, as it were. Right. What I'm going to do, actually, thank you for reminding me, is get my must-be-done checklist out. It's a whiteboard. Yes, right. And I'm going to write on it, check, bank. Oh, the solvents already. Oh, crikey. Check, bank, move, £, save on ink. I'm sure I'll know what that means. And what I'm going to do is put that on my bed. The reason for that being that if I do that, then I cannot go to bed until it's done. Hence, must be done. That'll do. Right. Oh, that'll have to do, because we're flipping losing now. Off with you. Please. Plus go away. Are you going to be that annoying? No, good. That's what I thought. Crikey, it's Clumsy Boy again. Oh, flip. I'm going to lose. Donation's more important, though. Oh god, what did I start? Everyone's spamming Lemur, lol. Anyways, I have 2 final questions. Absolutely. $3.50 a question. I like those rates, thank you. Why is the first Battle Cats video private? And 2, favourite food? Oh, that is my kind of question. I would have answered that for free. Though I'm certainly very glad for the money. Thank you for your 7 Canadian dollars. 7 of your finest Canadian dollars. Big tar. Right, why is the first Battle Cats video private? The first one, is that... What is that one? Is that the one with Chapter 1 Moon in it? It's because, or at least the general privating of my older videos is because they are, well, bad. And I guess that's good because it means I've developed and improved, and that just makes, I guess, in real terms, what came before continuously worse. And so actually, when people search Battle Cats or find Reddit, I don't want them to be finding that. I want them to be finding something good. And from a selfish money point of view, something monetized. So those are the reasons for that. That's why I've privated like the old Minecraft videos and stuff, and why I'm doing like the Legacy Update series and not rehashing, that's got negative connotations, redoing these things or re-looking over them so that they're got new versions going over that same old stuff, but newer, better versions, more in keeping with what the channel is now. And so that's why you'll see things unlisted or privated. What is your favourite food? My absolute favourite food, although something I personally have never bought myself and would probably be too stingy to buy and would be unlikely to afford more than once every year, is a Chinese takeaway. Absolutely love Chinese food. Now, seeming as you've paid, I will describe my Chinese takeaway. Garner's being a bit awkward. Within it, egg fried rice. Like, absolutely egg fried rice. Love egg fried rice. I mean, I don't like egg typically at all. Egg fried, as I call it. The fried egg. Well, it's not fried egg, but the egg that you get in egg fried rice, I call it egg fried. Because it's not really scrambled egg, but that's the closest thing it is to. It's lovely, love egg fried rice. Then there would also be a chicken chow mein with just oodles of noodles. Relatively thin noodles. Not kind of vermicelli thin, but quite thin. And there'd just be absolutely bucket loads of them. And then maybe some like black bean sauce with that. And to start before it, some of that sort of kind of refreshing brothy sweet corn soup. That would be my Chinese takeaway. Absolutely cracking. So actually, I'd be happy for it to be a vegetable chow mein as well. I don't know if I said chicken chow mein. That would be my main one, but I'm happy to have a vegetable chow mein. And then that would be an ultimate veggie meal, which is very environmentally and animal friendly. So, not bypassing animal products. I don't see as much value in that as some people. I see it as animals working for a living just as we do. But not killing the animals is nice. So yeah, ultimate meal and also ultimate veggie meal in one. Does anyone else agree? Do you like... Oh, people are going to say, no. There you go. Do you like the sound of that as well, people? Or do you like, nah? Or are you like, tasty? Which actually, tasty is, I don't know, some form of music thing that's released some of the Fat Rat songs. So it all ties together quite well, doesn't it? No. Brilliant. I ask a question and I get questions back. Do you like my Chinese order? Wreckage of Octopus Cat! He laughs, but really it's a great searing pain inside that no one will answer him. I would never eat something like that. Oh. Looks like I got notified this time around. Yes, hello McWoof. YouTube seems to have wiped all of my stream stuff, but also in that process started notifying people, which is thumbs up. Oh, you weren't talking to me. Hang on. I wasn't talking about you either, so don't worry. But yeah, looks like nobody bites. No, well, nobody's answered the question. Well, sod it. It doesn't matter that much. It is a bit disappointing though that nobody's listening. But there we go. Final donation, thanks for the answers, see ya. Well, as a goodbye, I very much appreciate that. A goodbye minted with 2 of your finest Canadian dollars. Thank you very much, Clumsy Boy. I will put that all, I say all, YouTube and other companies will take a huge amount of it, but I will put all that I get to a good savings cause. Thank you very much indeed. When is Into the Future 3 Moon and Floating Continent? Don't know. Right. Probably a long time away. I discovered your video just today. New sub. Thank you for tutorial and good advice. Oh, it's very kind of you. Thank you. I'm glad. I assume this is the beginner account. Has been of use to you, because that's what I made it for in the hope that it would be useful for people going through the game. I'm really glad for that. Thank you. Easter Island. Let's go. I meant I never tried Chinese vegan food. What? Neither have I. I didn't say vegan. In fact, I specifically said that the vegan aim of no animal products at all is not something that interests me. No, I was just saying that my favourite Chinese meal and favourite meal, regardless of anything, because I love Chinese takeaway very much, could be made vegetarian very easily by not having a chicken chow mein. Have you ever considered to play... is it in Stardew Valley? Or is it I don't know. Anyway, the point is that... well, I think about the closest I can say to that is that I've heard of it. I'm afraid. Hardest craze stage? I don't know. Probably gross. But hardest combined with least reward, axe. Late game has been stale. Well, that's the thing, you see, McWoof. This is where I'm going to get on my pedestal and explain why my method of playing the game has evidenced itself as being better than other people's. Going through things very slowly and leaving myself things to still do has allowed me to retain enjoyment of it more easily than other people. I've still got a heck of a lot of Uncanny Legends left to do. Plenty of stuff left to be doing. And people who've been rushing towards the end... not savouring things slowly, have nothing to do anymore. Gradualism is good. Right, I'll get off the pedestal now. I apologise for that pedestal chat. Is there a way to defeat the alien boars in Chapter 3, Floating Continent? Oh, there'll be some way. Probably in this stream we'll experience Chapter 2's variants and we will decipher what we can do, because I don't think I have many a procker that will be useful. So we'll have to see what we can do. Am I the only person that meets shields right to left? I wouldn't choose to do it myself. I doubt you're the only person, but don't know. That's interesting. Raggett isn't answering my question. I'd say, Athaban, more like I haven't seen your question, but ask it again. Hopefully I'll see it. You know, I do have to look down to see what's going on in Battlecat, because I'm not playing it on the computer. This is mirrored in, but I will try and answer you. I like to think if I was going to ignore someone, I would make it very obvious to them I was ignoring them, because I'd probably be upset at them for some reason, and I'd just tell them that rather than just ignoring them. What's your favourite unit? Oh, well... I answered the similar one before. I'm going to answer the same. Based on a combination of usability in many places, aesthetics and attack Cyberpunk. Right. Okay. Oh, I forgot about Springtime Kenshin, yeah. Springtime Kenshin is the most undervalued unit, in my opinion. That's not even a meme. I think she is really good for knocking things back with certainty and by a decent way. I think her knockback's better than Dioramis's because she has a faster attack, doesn't she? I think she is better. But people don't seem to appreciate her. Do you like ramen? If so, what's your favourite flavour? I've had ramen about once, in that I've been to Wagamama about once. I won't say I didn't enjoy it. I won't say I was amazed by it. And I can't remember what it was. So I'm afraid I can't answer in that sense. My credit card's refused. Oh, that's sad. That is unfortunate. But thank you for your intention to super chat me. That is very kind of you. And also, as an extra bit to McWoof's old question, McWoof might not even be here, but I'm going to say it, is that I'm also spending a lot of time trying to make Heavenly Tower easier. So that's another fun venture to do, even though there are no more floors. I really think they need to get round to doing 41 to 50, though. That's the thing I think they really ought to do. Don't see why they wouldn't. I'm watching you on TV, lol. Oh, crikey. Am I on television now? It's exciting. Stop giving Reddit airtime, they'll say on Twitter. Oh, that's very niche. Me just referencing people being angry at the political types they invite onto programmes. If you wanted to understand what I was going on about. I mean, it's not cryptic, but you might wonder what I was going on about. Why are we struggling? Like, really struggling. We got a bit of a break there, so that was good. But in other news, some things aren't good. Like losing. Not now time for Abraham. Oh, and I put the expensive whale out. Why did I do that? Why did he do that? Oh! Whale, you genius! That's why I did it. He killed Celeboodle. We got a chance now. Hurrah! That is how we like it. Watching Reddit on a fridge. Wait, is there a floor 50 now? No, I was saying there should be. Because it's been a long time since they added floor 31 to 40. I didn't see that they'd add more floors, but now that they have once, I feel like it would make perfect sense to do it again. If they were going to end on any floor number, I think 50 would make more sense than 40, wouldn't it? Or maybe 48, but that would be a little bit weird. It makes sense with a game, but with Heavenly Tower, I'm not so sure. I mean, floor 48. It's got a little bit of a ring to it. It could work. There you go. There's our idea then. Are other people having the same idea as well? Well, that's good. Maybe that's something we can suggest to Ponos one day. Assuming that they watch the Dear Ponoses, which is debatable, but who knows. I mean, it's possible that my Growing Strange one only got watched because someone showed them at a convention. But I like to think Ponos watched them. Be great, wouldn't it? I mean, you know, people say be the change you want to see in the world. Well, at least I try to recommend the change I'd like to see in the world, which is going back to me saying I was emailing loads of people. Why I email loads of people. If I've had an idea about how they could do something better, I will tell them how I think they can do something better. Instead of being unhappy at how they do it, if I've recommended how they could do it better, then it's, you know, I've done all I can. Hey Rick, what's your opinion on Battlecats adding a volume slider? In my defence, Battlecats music is good and SFX adds to aesthetics things, but SFX is too loud sometimes. Where's that? you have to give me more context, McWoof. Not on what you mean. I understand what you mean, and that sounds interesting, but I haven't heard about this. Is this for like a computer one? Oh yeah, I should clarify. I'm not working through the chapter. I've already got to Floating Continent. I'm getting treasures. And I haven't done Floating Continent yet. That is what we're going to be struggling on here. Because it's a treasure festival on these days. Well, these hours. Do 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 do. How did you say goodbye? Yeah, shower singing, you know, for me, that is fun, you know. I don't mind a bit of that. Might sing, I don't know. Jump Up Superstar's a great song, isn't it? We had streams where I'd sing that. It's a classic. It's a good song. It's a good one. I don't know what I sing in the shower, though. I think in the shower, which is also, you know, that's a Reddit thing, isn't it? Shower thoughts. It's like armchair philosophy, really. No, it doesn't exist in the Battle Cats yet, but Ponos added it to other games they make. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I like your idea, McWoof. In fact, what I'll do, I have a little folder in possible other videos called Dear Ponos Menu Improvements 2, because there has been one. And I will screenshot what you've said, McWoof, and add that to that folder, because it is a nice idea. I like it. I think you're right. The sound effects can be a bit loud sometimes. Right. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna let you go. I'm a bit raspy. I don't know why. That's because I drank like a tankard's worth of black coffee, which is an electro swing song that I like very much. I'm saying that because DJ is here now. Electro swing aficionado. Speaking of electro swing, tomorrow is the release of an electro swing album. Hurrah! First album, actually, I will have been actively waiting for the release of. I was late to listening to singles and albums and being excited for releases and specific artists. I was more about We Are Number One remixes on YouTube for a while, but now I've discovered like actual music. Not that I'm saying We Are Number One isn't. It's good music, but I mean traditional album releases and artists and that sort of thing. So now we're waiting for Caravan Palace's new release. Reggie, do you have a music style you like? Yeah, electro swing. That's my favourite. I have 3 electro swing playlists, A, B and C. Loads of songs on them. Can link you them if I like. They're on Deezer though, I'm afraid. But I am making a rough equivalent on YouTube at the moment, so I can link that to people of like, I don't know, A and a bit of B. Yeah, and DJ's got one that he's added some of my favourites to. What's your opinion on classic rock? Oh, as a music genre? I got no idea. Like, I'm not musical. I dropped music as soon as I could, and I don't have much knowledge of like music scene or any of that stuff either. So I can't really answer that with any intelligence. No, I wouldn't know what classic rock was. I mean, would that be like Queen? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's a really stupid thing to say. I genuinely have no idea. Or is that like Yes, like Roundabout? Like, I don't know. No idea. Anyway. So I only know that Queen is classic rock. Oh, there we go. Got that right. Stop asking me questions then. I can say I have 100% correct music guessing. Yeah, I like Bohemian Rhapsody and that sort of thing. I haven't listened to many Queen songs. Probably about 2. Bohemian Rhapsody and Don't Stop Me Now. But I like both of them. So we'll just keep them. They're in my Classy Classics playlist, which is another playlist I have. An idea you could add is a slider for the battle slots. I don't want to press the arrow a lot to get from 1 to 10. Could you justify, I mean, obviously it works as an idea for you, but could you let me know what is so bad about pressing the button and why for you a slider would make that a lot quicker? If you sort of spam the button, you can move through them quite quickly. So would it be that massive an improvement to going through them? I would love naming for slots. That's an idea I like. Ever played Polybridge? I've watched Izuma play Polybridge. Not my sort of game. It's sort of puzzles and being intelligent and physics, none of which I can do very well. So not playing it, but I did enjoy watching it. How long have you been playing the Battle Cats? Since 2014. Flipping ages. I love the music. It's good fun, isn't it? It's the Fat Rat playlist. And, I mean, it would have been a link in the description. I would have been able to say that. But in YouTube sort of purge, in which they started notifying people, so that's good. They also purged my entire description. So I will link you to a YouTube version of the playlist in the description when it's an archive. Infinite power. Infinite power. Shall we, with our infinite power, go for floating continent, right? Just saying, because we could give it a shot. Huh. They're almost exactly the same. How full are your savings? Infinite savings. Like that. Put it in the bank, put it in the bank, bank, put it in the bank, put it in the bank. Save up your money, put it in the bank, put it in the bank. There you go. Infinite savings. Yeah, I try and save every penny I possibly can, and I try and spend as little as I possibly can. But I won't say how much I have. Probably not enough to subsidise living off YouTube, but that's what my aim with the savings is. So yeah, this is Into the Future 2 Floating Continent. We can give it a go. It didn't seem... The people like really nonplussed about infinite savings. I thought that was quite good. Infinite savings. Infinite savings. Put your money in the bank. I don't know. I feel like that works quite well, you know. And then it whispered during this bit, infinite savings. I don't have infinite savings, by the way. I really don't. If you talk about money, do you have a job? If so, what is it? Hello? My name Reg. Hi. Yeah. Oh my god, he's not a YouTuber. Disgusting. Get a real job. XD. I really thought some people would really like infinite savings. I mean, is it just me who thinks that is a good song to encourage you to like... you know... Infinite savings. Love it, you know. The fat bank. Do you know if a discount will come and best returns? I do not. Reddit is the best place to ask for that. And by ask, I mean go on the Battlecat subreddit and on the right hand side, scroll a little bit down, there's a list of upcoming gachas with what they will be. I don't know. Battlecats itself rarely knows. I can name one general speed and, you know, tap on slot 1, 2, 3 and there should be an A list of the slots you made and you just tap on the slot you want to use. I'm not sure what you mean by the second half of that, Athaban, but yeah, I do think this general idea of renaming your slots or giving them names is great. I mean, I know what my slots are, but having it personalised, I think, would be great fun. What's your job? Hello, I'm here. Oh, I apologise. Goodness me, my throat. Ugh. I don't know if it's the... It's probably the silt from the bottom of the coffee. Ugh. I thought maybe he had a side job, as he said YouTube can barely sustain him. That is what I believe will be the case, but at the moment I'm living with my parents and will be going to university, where they said if you go to university, we'll pay for you to go to university. I mean, they're not paying the £9,000 a year, that's a student loan. My parents are just as poor as I am. But the point is that at the moment I'm not having to pay my own bills, but I will. So I'm trying to build up money for that time in the future. And knowing what people earn and still struggle to live on, YouTube earnings are far less than that. So I can deduce, inductively, admittedly, from that I will probably struggle. Hence, infinite savings. But they're not infinite. They're definitely finite. Oh, my poor throat. Oh. Right. Anyway. No, Reggit, cough away. Yeah, cough away, good. Right, good. Infinite cough. Right, let's do it then. How do you have so many leaderships? I just try... Oh, I do have a lot, don't I? I just don't tend to need to use them. I might use one this stream, though. Probably will. Anyway, let's keep going. Might as well give it a go. Am I right? Am I wrong? I'm wrong. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Let's give it a go. And then we can work out from it what changes we need to make, because this will need to become a tutorial sometime in the future. Someone to stand next to you to cough directly, and it's a bit cruel, isn't it? No, I've got no friends. No, I mean, mate's far away, probably playing Overwatch or Bed Wars actually these days. So probably can't ask him to be my cough person. Not that I would ask anyone. What's your parents' opinion on you being a YouTuber? So I actually had a meeting with YouTube about this very thing. I think that was one I didn't have to sign an NDA for. I might have. Anyway, luckily, actually, I hope I can say it generally, that YouTube have partly, at least, got their act together in speaking to some actual creators about things they're planning to do. Can't tell you what they are. Because obviously the NDA, but I'm one of the people they're talking to. Hurrah! So I've taken as many of those opportunities as I can to actually speak to a physical person instead of saying, at Team YouTube, look, this is wrong, and then getting a bot reply that didn't answer your question, which is the entirety of YouTube on Twitter. But anyway, yeah, that was a teenage creators chat, and they asked that same question. And I said, which is true, and I will say now, that originally, like it seems everyone, that's not a real job, get a real job. And they still kind of think that, probably. But they're like, well, if you can earn enough from it, fair enough, you know. And, you know, like you can continue it while you go to university. But if you don't go to university, you will pay rent. And, you know, me, I think, you know, one of my biggest fears is having to spend money on anything. So university it is. Ponos won't let me watch ads. It might be because you are in the European area. This is something that's affected all of us. It is GDPR. And to get around that, connect yourself to a VPN on your device. David recommended me Windscribe. That seems to work fine. Connect to somewhere like America. And then you'll be able to watch ads for cat food. It's the General Data Protection Regulation, and it stops ads for cat food for some reason. Is our best assumption. We don't actually know, but that's what all the evidence seems to point to. God, I sound like someone doing an interview, like conspiracy theory, but that's what all the evidence points to. We can't be sure, but really, is Reggit actually a human cough? Yes. What stage are you on? Floating continent. Into the Future 2, floating continent specifically. So, Bahamut landed a shot there. We're going to continue meat shielding, and Bahamut probably won't land another shot, let's be fair. because he's not even taken a shot yet, lazy oik. So ultimately, I think we're really going to struggle if Bahamut gets one shot in, because this is going to be a chunky boy, right? Okay, dead. So yeah, one shot, that's it. That is pathetic. Maybe even something like Valkyrie would be useful here. I'd definitely make an edit of this, naming your slots so you could get an idea of what I'm talking about. Alright, okay. Well, you could take screenshots and like add text over them. I mean, I did that to make up those Evangelion, well, that Evangelion combo, which I really want to be added. I hope you like that visualization as well. I hope it seemed genuine. Anyway, music's been asked to be turned up. I can do that. No, I'm in the USA, but it won't load the page. Let me click watch media. Oh, that is weird. Unfortunately for you, I'm now going to say I can't help you because I've got no idea. Valkyrie, more like, can't freeze in 10 hits. Well, but that's not our issue, DJ. We couldn't use the third form because we're in the level before you get the third form. This is about sort of stab damage because I saw there's a lot of stuff in the single area and she might get more than one shot off. But it's just an idea because obviously we are very limited when it comes to being able to use certain units. So we're going to try and be as no gacha as possible. Let's carry on with this go. But soon I shall make a cup of tea because my throat is nasty and horrible. And I should like to carry on, but I should like to be able to speak as well. Right. Okay. Hurrah. So this is awful. Really quite bad. Excuse me. Let's force close, because we actually can. Hurrah! Give it one more go, and then I shall make my tea. If you're wondering why I keep saying hurrah, like that, it is a reference to the very funny mockumentary W1A, which is about the BBC. And in meetings, everybody just keeps randomly adding on to what someone said while going, brilliant, fantastic, brilliant, excellent, and then people go, hurrah, hurrah, and then loads of different people go, hurrah, hurrah. So that's why I keep saying hurrah in a slightly sort of nonchalant way like that. Right, I'm going to cough away from the microphone again because I need another cough. God dear, that reminds me. Someone in my old school used to do very loud coughs like that. I'm sure their coughs weren't actually that loud. It's just very irritating and they probably did it for the attention. Valkyrie is terrible. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But we only need to beat the level. I mean, it's not like we can use some brilliant unit because that will be like increasing amounts of gacha. Oh, DJ, it's the dubstep song. Listen up, DJ. Get ready. Are you expanding on the Doki Doki stuff? What do you mean? Like, carrying on after what you've seen at the moment? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I've already thought of a title for the next episode. Fortunately, it's got a swear word in it. I might have to modify the well-known phrase. DJ's like, It's like pure DJ repellent. DJ, the dubstep's on! Monster Cat release. The Fat Rat. At-a-tat-a-tat. Scrap. Do you genuinely enjoy this song? I quite like it, yeah. There is a certain type of dubstep I hate where you get a drop that like completely disregards the beat of the song, and that's cringy and horrible for me and doesn't make a good song. But this, it has bum 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 bum, a constant beat that the drop conforms to, and I like that. Very danceable, and yes, I do enjoy it. When the dubstep beat goes off the beat, it's like like that. I absolutely despise that. But when it stays on beat, I do like it, yes. Obviously, my lack of musicality is coming through there and not knowing any technical terms, but I hope people might know what I mean. I listened to a Für Elisa trap remix. I came across that in a Watch Next or something like that, and I thought, I mean, I'm not surprised it exists, but I never thought of it existing. It was alright. It was alright. Is it... Oh, am I going to make a silly boy of myself by not knowing who wrote Für Elisa? Was it Beethoven? Anyway, whoever it was them with MLG glasses on. And one of those, you know, the music, mostly audio, but you have like it wobbling about the music with a sort of audio waveform that's coming out of a circle. It was like that, and him with MLG glasses on. It's something I probably shouldn't have enjoyed, but I did quite enjoy it. See, this has a very nice, neat beat to it. Apologies for the bumping, but it conforms to it, and that's what makes it work for me. It's like, oh, I know how to describe it, right? So, I don't know if we did a little bit better this run. We might have, but we've still resolutely lost. So, you know the... we'll pause it there, because I'm going to make my tea. You know the song Turn Down for What? So most of that song I like, but at the end it goes a little bit off the rails of the beat. And I don't like that. It plays around with the way the music runs too far, and it goes off the regular beat and is all a bit weird. That's like in the final sort of chorus bit of it. I don't know, final melody bit of Turn Down for What, and that's the sort of thing I mean. When it goes off the rails like that, I hate it very much. But on beat, dubstep or whatever... I mean, what's the difference between dubstep and drumstep? I mean, honestly, is one not allowed drums in it? Who knows? But the point is that that's when I don't like it, which is very difficult to describe when you know nothing about music. I'm not going to put it on. Stream get blocked or something, right? Okay. It is tea time. Let's make a cup of it. Yes, right. That. Right. I'll be back with you soon. Hopefully, one of you will know what I mean about Turn Down for What. What I'll do is I will listen to it while I get my tea and try and relate it to you when I come back. Flip. Wow, that flip reaction took quite a while to come through, everyone. It's supposed to be on super low latency, but apparently not. Right. No. Yes, right. Okay. So, I've worked it out. I'll do this without music, because obviously it'd be easier. So, I've said so a lot, sorry. Turn down for what? So it goes. Like that, right? So regular beat. I don't know, is it 4/4 or again? I have no knowledge of music, so sorry if it destroys your ears like that. Then in another bit, it's fine also with a different tune. It goes da 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 da, and that's fine because it conforms to the beat. But then soon afterwards, now I'm going to play it into my ear because I've already forgotten what it goes like, but it's bad and doesn't fit the beat. So. Right, okay, it goes bum, 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 like that at the end of the song. And it's completely out of the beat and feels weird and feels rubbish. And that's the thing that I don't like when dubstep goes off beat. And, you know, when it's supposed to be like, oh, mega drop. Look, it's dropped so hard that it's destroyed its own beat structure. I hate that. And that's what I was trying to reference. But it's very difficult when you don't know anything about music. Anyway, I hope you understand what I mean now, because I'm not sure I can explain it any better. If you want reference to the timestamp, it begins... Hang on. At 2 minutes and 33 seconds. I'm not on the music video, by the way. I'm on just the audio track. So if you want to check what I am trying to say, any musical people in the stream chat or the archive, if you could tell me what I mean, I don't know, because then if I ever need to communicate it, I could do it sensibly. Right, back to the Fat Rat. Let's go. So this wasn't working, right? Yeah. Let's give it one more force close try. I was like, where's the stream chat gone? It's on Deezer, that's why. Right. Sorry, I have to leave now. Well, have a nice time wherever you're going. Your mic is making a beep sound that hurts my ears. Oh, well... I apologise for that, but I have no idea how to fix that because it shouldn't be happening. Anyone else having that? I mean, I don't see how asking that question will help. It'll only make me feel worse because actually, I don't know what's going on. Oh, hang on, sorry. You'd think, like 5 years in, he'd know how to do a stream. Oh, dear me. My throat. Even the tea can't help. Woo-hoo. Drink the tea, it helps. You're sounding a bit British there, DJ. I like that. Bit of British coming through. Oh, at max volume, I can barely hear it. The music or me? What I'll do in that case is do the thing I did before, where I move my microphone, sorry if that's making sort of rumbly noises, close to the speaker. You should hear it a bit better. Unless it's very hot. Flipping DJ. Leaving out that important information. Because I would have a system where the music played directly into like an audio capture. I could do that, but then it would be completely silent for me, and it would, you know, I'd hear absolutely nothing, and that'd be quite sad. Some, you know, people, their fancy setups, they're all like, oh yes, I can hear everything, and the audience can hear it in crystal clear quality. I've got no idea how they do that. Absolutely no idea. This is just the best I can do, I'm afraid. Please don't tell me we're going to lose at the start. I was just trying to upgrade my work account. Don't crash the party, as it were. Oblivion is a good song, isn't it? It's good fun. What chapter are you playing? This is chapter 2. Can you hear the Fat Rat playlist? No, I can't, your volume is too low. Look at me with my parodies today. Infinite savings and now this. But once again, I don't have infinite savings. That's why I'm trying to save, because I don't have much money. I just don't spend it. So when people say, how do you have so much cat food? Well, because I don't spend it very often. Same with money, although I don't think anyone could ever describe how much money I have as so much. Singing to win, like with Great Abyss. Yeah, no, that did help actually. How's the tea? Strong, because I can only realistically add the tea bag to one person. Usually make it last between 2, or if I'm very clever, between 3. Very efficient. So it's very strong, because I had to throw it away, because Mother's trying to go to sleep. Hence why I have to stop at the equivalent of 10 PM each time, because that is quiet time. Apparently I'm incredibly loud. I mean, I'm just speaking in a way that won't have people say, this is ASMR. Well, joke's on you, because grammatically, this is ASMR doesn't actually make sense. Because ASMR, I found out while listening to Radio 4, is actually a reaction to something, is like a stimulus response. It's not a thing that people do, it's the response it brings out in people, it's the feeling. What type of tea do you have? It's a PG Tips tea, but usually tea bags wise, I either get Twinings ones that I really like the flavour of, or just the cheapest tea bags I can find for normal tea. I mean, usually Twinings wise, I will just pilfer them from any hotel I'm in. Not in hotels often, but if I was. 1 to 10, how'd you rate the tea? It's a 6. It's too strong for me, but it's perfectly drinkable. Calling out Mayday. So this time we're doing Bahamut later. That'll work. Why not coffee? Because it's getting later at night and I've got nothing else to do other than the stream. So I might finish watching this, go down, watch something. I don't know what I'll watch actually. Because at the moment it seems to be 13 Reasons Why I'm watching a lot. But I don't know, I'm not sure I'm in the mood today. But then I'll be going to bed. The coffee will just keep me up. And I had coffee actually just before the stream. So that's another reason why I tried to limit myself to 1 coffee a day to try and make sure caffeine actually has an effect and I don't become completely what's the word, you know, with drugs when you have them and they don't have the same effect anymore. No, it's not immune because it's I don't know, that anyway. I don't want that with caffeine because I've known caffeine to make me feel more tired. Just not great. So Bahamut later certainly seems to work. Rip. Thanks for that ironic timing there. A knockback! Hark! Well, we're going to let them kill the base. I want to see how we did. Oh, that was the halfway knockback then. Okay. Have you seen The Boys? I've seen it advertised. I was planning to start watching it. I could watch an episode of that. What do you think of it? Is it good? Like, don't spoil it, obviously. Do you think it's good? You could say we're only halfway there. You could also say that we're halfway there without any proccers. I think it's pretty good, yeah. Alright, okay. It was like Bon Jovi said, we're halfway there. Brilliant. Okay, well, I'll give The Boys a go then. Okay. That we are talking about the same thing, like the thing on Amazon Prime Video. Oh, that's what you meant. Whoa, we're halfway there. Oh, I gotcha. Very good. Okay, well, I'll report back in the next stream what I thought of it. Or if I want to say something on Twitter, I might. Who knows? Radical, me. Sniper the Cat will obviously probably definitely help. I'm thinking... we don't need rich cat, so we can build that up. I'll bring a CPU as well, because I have got a lot of those. And we'll just keep forced closing with this one, and just see if we can ever get there. I have question, please answer. What's your question? Oh. You're 46% there, which is better than half. Well, if we're 46%, we're 54% there, really. Assuming that there is beating the boss. Why am I doing math semantics? I mean, me, of all people. It's interesting. Now, this isn't a personal attack, but I've seen, like, when I'm doing a stream, people say this video, and when I'm doing a premiere, which is a video, people say this stream. Switch yourself around, people. It's like the Doki Doki premiere was on. I'm like, how are you thinking this is a stream? This is edited. You can see the cuts, and this feels quite saddening that the effort I've put into this, and you think it's a stream. Anyway. My plan here is to see if with Sniper Cat I can like build up a stack o' legs. That is mon plan. I guess the problem is this will have to be gacha. If I can't do it with Paris, definitely can't do it with Mother. What? I'm spamming legs. What's relatable? Is better upgrade Togluga, Max, or Kenji? Is that like a mix between Keiji and Shinji? And Genji? That'd be quite a mix. I've got no idea, I'm afraid. I might have Togaluga, but I don't have... I assume you mean Keiji? I like this video. It has... No! Oh. Is that the relatable thing? Because, I mean, that's funny. This premiere is caught... You guys, honestly... You don't comment on whether you like my idea of my favourite Chinese takeaway, but you do take the mick calling this a video. Flip. Right. Got loads of legs now. Which is, I mean, you know, that's what we all like. I mean, we'd do much better with more legs. There you go. Profound statement for the day. It's Kenji? Well, in which case I have no idea what you're talking about, I'm afraid. If that is a real thing, I apologise for incorrectly correcting. Right, okay. When it comes out the base, my lad, we are going to L-spam. Oh, might need a bit more of that actually, we're not even on the base. And we want my legs to survive, please. Ooh. Oh. I mean, the crossfade would go. Oh. Doesn't have Monody would be starting, but we haven't got crossfade. Right. Can Doki vids be longer? Probably not. I'm afraid, actually, is the answer to that. But I will continue to make them. It just makes absolutely no sense for me to make them longer, especially now that they will just pretty much never be monetised. Mind you, I was looking at what happens next, actually, and it's not immediately unfamily friendly. Oh my god, CPU. Are you useless? Question mark. I think you are. That is embarrassing. Embarrassant. That's a bit of an interesting one. Right, let's try again. Got absolutely decimated then, didn't we? Dreadful. On we go. How to get Battlecats to show on your PC? It is connected via US phone, in this case, connected via USB into the computer, and then one type of source, external input capture, maybe something like that. I have no idea. OBS is extremely unuser friendly and unhelpful if you ever want to learn how to use it, which I did and still do. So, to be honest, I just pressed buttons until something eventually worked. I have no idea. OBS makes no effort to help you use it, which is a shame because it's really powerful when you can use it. I did make a recommendation, as I said earlier, you know, recommend the change you want to see in the world. I'm not sure they've added tooltips and stuff though. They do have a Discord. Yeah, I'm on it. I haven't spoken to many people though, but I did put in the OBS feedback, which I'm glad they have. I did recommend it. But I think I know what you mean, DJ, for like asking people for help. But I mean, still, you're making something so complicated. Surely it should make an effort to explain to you what on earth. I mean, what's a siphon inject? No one knows. Oh, I might not watch The Boys. I might put that off for a bit, because you know why? I've been spreading out my watching of Stranger Things. Don't spoil it, anyone, please. Because, well, like spreading things out, and I mean, it would be... Oh, no, not Bahamut. It would be like another year or two before another series. I don't want to watch it all at once. I might watch one of those today. I feel like I'm in the mood. Yeah. Give that a go. Something slightly more light-hearted. Still 15 rated, though, Stranger Things. Even though it's about children. Which I guess is like it, really, isn't it? Which it's based off, actually. Massive 80s pastiche. One would know. One studied it for media. Chill instead of Paris. It's less spammable and does massive damage versus aliens. Interesting recommendation. Yeah, we can't do no gacha here. Let's be fair. And don't think we'll be able to in the next level either. So it's okay to have some rare gacha if we have to use it. Just try and avoid using it, that's all. Good job that was a long base, otherwise I would have scuppered my own Bahamut attack. I mean, why would he do that? Right, go on then, CPU. I'm going to supplement it with meat shields. But it will spam things whenever there's an inject of money. A siphon inject. The problem with Psycho Cat, which I would definitely use if I had it, is that I don't have it. I don't think I do, anyway, I might. Wing check. That would be preferable to chill. Do awakening stages for guide. Well, that's a thought. I never thought of integrating them, so I don't know how I'd begin to, really. Just fighting the CPU at this point. Put meat shields out. It's a sorry state of affairs. Pause immediately. Clumsy boy, you lied, but thankfully another donation. Thank you very much. Guess who's going to be the top donator this stream? Just got Manic Macho Legs. How useful is the boy? Very useful, actually, in a lot of different places. Thank you very much for 2 of your finest Canadian dollars. No idea about that question, I'm afraid. Strike unit. I don't have the strike unit. Ray? Did someone say Ray? Do 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 do. I mean, we haven't got the 50% knockback. Let's try again. Evangelion vibes, exactly. That's what we like. That's my favourite kind of vibe. There's positive vibes, very positive vibes, negative vibes, very negative vibes, and then somewhere, in all of those places at once, is the Evangelion vibe. Off. There we go. Plug suit. Oh, that's made me think. You probably mean like unit, but like plug suit onesie probably exists. How cozy would that be? Do you use Streamlabs OBS? I don't think so, no, because I think the downloadable one is for Windows. I think that was the issue. I am a filthy Mac user, I'm afraid. I've got a nice Mac Mini boy. Here he is. Gave him a tap. Sorry for calling him a him. That's the patriarchy in action. It served me well, though. I paid David to install an SSD in it, so it's now nice and fast and loading things. Ah, yeah, no, you see, if I had Castaway, it would be alright, wouldn't we? No, I don't think I do. And that's a super rare, so I wouldn't want to use that in the tutorial. If we're going to have to use Gacha, we will start at rare, and if we have to go past rare, that is a real issue. I don't want a true form basic cat if possible. Also, these angels at the moment are not really what we're struggling with. I mean, we are struggling slightly, but not in a we can't beat them sort of way. And there's only a couple of angels with the Nimoy Boar in that. Maybe beneficial to get those treasures then. Jackpot. We like jackpot. Sloth. Hurrah, we got leg stack as well. Leg, leg, a leg, 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 a leg, a leg, leg, a leg, 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 a leg, a leg, leg, a leg, 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 a leg, a leg, leg, a leg, leg, leg. Another parody. Not as good. I think this is the best Fat Rat song. Get your leg stack over here. Beat the level, half a chance, Nimoy Boar. Beat the level, no mate, you got no chance, you got no gacha. Beat the level, oh, in your dreams. Well, it really does fail miserably when it meets him more, doesn't it? Goodness me. Right, here goes now. Can relax until it runs out of monies, which it will very soon because Paris. Gulag. Get the legs. Oh yeah, leg, gulag. Leg gulag. How much do you like Jackpot? I assume that's what the question, how much do you like it, was about. Yeah, I think it's a solid 8 out of 10 song. Do like it. Very jovial, very good beat to it. And it's long enough. Right. Yeah, imagine a cat CPU that spam things. Don't seem well suited here, does it? Does seem to have a lot of money issues. You know, Cyberhorns die. Money, money, money! But they're not dying, so that's the issue. So here I am, cat spamming. Come on, one of you, die! No. You're mad? Oh no, whale! You genius! Actually, didn't get us much. That's been twice this stream where I thought putting a whale out was a bad idea, and then, bam, saves the day. For a very short amount of time. I won't be far away, no matter where you go. Recently got Catalite, and so far it seems awful. It's weird to have a flying meat shield. I've taken a long time to adjust to it, but statistically apparently it's better. So we just sort of have to accept that. Otherwise people get very unhappy that we're... Well, it's called post-truth. Apparently that's what politicians do these days. Appeal to feelings instead of facts, which I prefer because I'm very bad at finding facts, but not great if you're actually the politician, because you should tell the truth. Anyway. Yeah, blocking enemy base's health. I mean, it does tend to obscure things, flying enemies. Do festival gross? I know that's going to probably be like the last one that the beginner guide does. And I mean, we've got plenty enough struggles here. So let's try and deal with them as it goes. You're gonna break my heart. You're gonna tear it apart. I'll still be there for you. And when you call my name, I won't be far away. Are we really struggling with a dragon in the back? Dragon? Rah. No, but like really, go away, all of you. No, genuinely, we've got issues. I have done nothing different, and suddenly that. It's like the opposite of the definition of insanity, but it's making me pretty unhappy. It's literally doing the same thing over and over again and getting a different result. I don't want a different result. The start is fine. Yeah? Oh no. How far is Dragon to King Dragon? What do you mean? Like how many levels away, or how far a difference, or? I could use a hug right now. I love a hug. Hugs are great. Have a virtual hug from me. Levels? I don't know. 2 or 3, I should think, on average. Do you think it'd be a benefit here? No problem. Glad you enjoyed your hug. We've run out of Fat Rat playlist. Would you make Overwatch videos? I tried to, actually, relatively recently, with Mate, and let's just say it recorded half a second of the Overwatch, and my cursor movements in that time incremented by every single cursor movement having a cursor in that place, and then it became a sort of podcast. Weird, and just not useful. So we could say I tried. Anyway, we have run out of Fat Rat, which is infinitely sad. Do you think there's any more we could listen to? Because I'd love to be able to increase my Fat Rat playlist, but I've been through all the Fat Rats. Actually, that's a lie. I haven't quite. Let's listen to this one. No, I did listen to that one. I didn't like it. What about this one? Now, this is one I didn't put in the playlist, but let's see what you think of it. Yeah, I mean, I like a podcast, but it was a podcast of me playing Overwatch thinking it was being recorded. Well, I don't particularly much like playing Overwatch because I just die and don't achieve anything. Quite dull coming out of a bass getting shot, going back again. I mean, some of these Fat Rat songs just takes a couple of listens to it before it's sort of you warm to it. Sounds a lot nicer actually now than the first time I listened to it. Like, markedly different, not just a little improvement. Oh, that's why, because at this point it goes a bit strange. Just a lot of "You're the One." Very repetitive. Nice melody to it, though. Huh, is that Reggae using a musical word? Probably doesn't even know what it means. I don't. You're right. I mean, well, the melody's the bit that's often played with the right hand, right? And I'm talking about pianos, because I don't know the other instruments. You got 55k, but only 47 people on the stream. Quite sad, XD. Yep, thank you. You're right. Thanks for reminding me of that. How much cat food do you have saved up for the Chin collab? Oh, crikey. Like, almost none. We get on that. Failure. You're the one. You're the one. Oh, thanks, Cat Cannon. Yeah, that's right. Sick of you all. It's Battle Cat, bro. What about an Alan Walker playlist? Alan Walker's the one who's on NCS a lot, right? Like faded. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I only really brought back the Fat Rat playlist because it was a classic, but what I like to do is have more niche music, perhaps, than very popular, for good reason, at least Fat Rat wise. No shade or fade on Alan Walker, I just don't remember what he does. Music that's very popular and very used. We're only sort of going back to it because it's what we used to do. Ha! Love an NCS Spotify advert. Oh, I remember them. Back before David got Deezer and I sponged off him. Yeah, classic they were. Actually, I think Chosen's alright. We'll put that in the playlist and then it will last a little bit longer. Oh, rip. Thanks, Bahama. Appreciate the heck out of that. Not. Boo. Right. I'm sorry, but you are going in the Fat Rat playlist. See you later. In the Fat Rat playlist. But where will it go? Well, Never Be Alone has to be the last song. Fat Rat, Jackpot, and Never Be Alone are both ones I love. Let's put Chosen in the middle of them two. I mean, it's alright. So, split the really good ones. And now, it's 1 hour 26 minutes long. So there you go. That's how long we has been going for. Crikey. Is your boy struggling? You know he is. So the current state we got the CPU in is definitely not one of those states where you can say, aha, this works. Because, well, it doesn't. Yeah, it's quite bad. I think we're just going to have to accept that, unfortunately. Right, should we see if there's any other Fat Rat songs we can glean? Go via most played, because sometimes there's stuff you didn't come across. Ah, I know what isn't in there. I know what isn't in there. But I didn't realise wasn't in there. I don't think isn't. Because that's not the most played track. No way. It is. Okay, this one. Because I would have thought that was in the Fat Rat playlist, but it's not. I think. No, it's not. I enjoyed your Sky Sports video, Reggae. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. I'm glad you did. I was quite happy with that video. Like that. Enjoying this. Better than I remember it again. This will be a final attempt like this, and we might try and make some meaningful change. Why don't you stack Paris to no end? We haven't got money for that. It's really money tight this stage, actually. People really like him Fly Away. We'll add that. I'm happy to add that. Let's add that. It is a good one. Actually, listening to it now better than I remember it being. But where will it be? Where will it go in the playlist? Hang on. There? Let's put it there. 1 hour 29 minutes. Do you have Crazed Dragon? I don't. I tried it. I can't do it at the moment. It's one of the levels I want to make a tutorial on that at the moment we're struggling with. We're rising, we're falling. 1,000 views. With me. It is better than I remember it. With me. Can you lads not, please? You are actual scum. That doesn't count as an attempt. I don't know why this intermittently happens. We do exactly the same thing each time, and sometimes just this happens. I mean, why? If you activate the boss, I should probably turn the sniper off until my boy's not back. Right, there we go. How about you take my Eurobeat playlist? Flipping DJ in his Eurobeat. Do they have the alternate version of Unity from the Fat Rat Mega Mix, I wonder? Here? I don't think so. I think the Unity album form just has Unity in it. Right, surely that should be enough. Unfortunately, one of these songs in the original Fat Rat playlist, can't remember the name, isn't on Deezer, weirdly. Maybe YouTube only sort of shindig. Call it a shindig. Right. Got 'em. There's a remix. Yeah, Unity. Just Unity. Ooh. Discography, that'd be the one. You like that word? Discography. Oh, it's just taking me back to the main page. Well, okay, let's listen to the Never Be Alone remix. I mean, the song, probably. Oh, I don't like this so far. I know it's a remix, it doesn't feel Fat Rat enough, really. That's more promising. That sounds a bit Lazy Town. You like the remix? Okay, new strategy. We've never been able to get 2 Bahamut out in one run. So what if we leave Bahamut until later? I know, like, nah. That's dreadful, that. It, eh? I watched it with David and Mate. Scared me shedless, to be fair, but I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I don't think I could convince Mate to watch it. He absolutely hated it. He was genuinely terrified. I think he's fine to admit that. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with being terrified by it. I was fairly, but Mate, I don't think would watch it again or any sequel of it. And David actually has friends, so I'm probably not watching it alone, so I don't know. Don't know what to do about that. Right, CPU on now then. Do your best, Bahamut, and do badly Bore. Right, okay. Oh, for goodness sake, CPU. How'd you run out of money so quickly? You are bad. You are honestly bad. Clearing out stuff, though. That's good. So I can't even go to my Fat Rat playlist to change something. She'll just run out of money. Flip's sake, honestly. Right, okay, hang on. Find out after the break. Oh, we need to be gone soon. I guess we can add that one then. It's alright. It's alright. We need all the Fat Rat time we can get. So we'll go for it. Right. Just move that. Fat Rat playlist. Back near to the start. Because if we have two versions of the same song, obviously we want them to be far apart. I'll put it there, I think. 1 hour 33 minutes. Right, let's play one we like Jackpot. See if we can hit the jackpot. Let's go. Dooba-dab, doob-dab, doop-dab, doop-dab, dooba-dab, doop-dab, doo. Jackpot? Well, we killed the morph. It's a small form of jackpot. Can we beat the boar? I sincerely doubt it, because the stuff's so close to my Bahamut. Whoops! There's the 50% knockback that we got earlier on, and it is really shocking that we've only got that far. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum, bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Singing for good luck doesn't seem to work anymore. Nope. Sorry. Done it again. We have one more try. I love all your streams. That's very kind. Thank you. You are a rare breed. Where are you from? The Great Britain. Hurrah! Rule Britannia, as it were. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Britain. I really enjoy your Doki Doki series. That's what I like to hear. Oh my god, England is his city. I'd completely forgotten that existed. Thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah. Well, there we go. Anyway, I'm really glad you like the Doki Doki series. Really glad. Not a most viewed thing, but I enjoy it. So I'm glad other people enjoy it. I like Dear Ponos. Oh, that's what I like to hear. I like that as well, especially, right? Really like that. Because, yeah. Because, I mean, I hope Ponos listen. But in case they're not listening at the moment, at least people are liking it. Why aren't there more versions of Jackpot in the Fat Rat discography? Like it's Jake Paul Strat. Oh, that was a fun one. Why did I make that, honestly? I know why I made that. Because I thought I could capitalise off it. I couldn't. It didn't get any more views than it would have. But it got far more views than videos do now. It was about Jake Paul. Right, it's 10 o'clock, so now I need to be quiet. And I'll play you out with some Fat Rat and we'll see if this attempt goes well at all. Percentage, very good. Nice reference. I hope to my Doki Doki series. That was just a random percentage. What level is your cat cannon power? I think there is no level to it, or level 1, so that it loads quickly, I think, on this account. Luckily I managed to not upgrade it. Anyway, must shush now. Let's see if we're the one, or if we're just going to lose again. You've been a lovely audience. Thank you, donators. Thank you, watchers. And we'll see you later.
Greetings, chosen. I've been waiting here for you since the beginning of this universe. You know the world is fading. There's a secret power hidden in your soul. Don't be afraid to use it. There are voices in your head saying that you're a failure. You're not good enough, but you know that's not true. There is a secret power hidden in your soul. Don't be afraid to use it, 'cause you're the one.
Flip.